Hi everyone, Anjay from Shala Yoga here, Mandala Class number 3. So today I'm going to be showing you how we can make a 3D effect with our mandala. I'm using the same mandala that we looked at last time, that we drew last time, and I'm going to add in some shadows. So when creating the shadows, you have to think about two things. Think about your mandala as being built on layers. So the flower could be one layer, circle could be another layer, the decorations could be another layer, this outer circle here could be a layer, and so on. So if you saw it from the side, it would form like a tower shape. And the second thing to think about is your light source. So it doesn't really matter where you make the light come from, but just think about one light source. You might even draw it on your page as a reminder to yourself. I'm going to make the light source to the top right. I draw a little sun there just so I remember. I can rub that out later. And just be consistent with your shadows as you're imagining where the shadow would fall. So if the light's coming from this side, it's obviously going to fall on the other side. So we begin. I'm using Derwent Academy watercolor pencils, and I'm just going to make a little shadow on the inside of each petal away from the light source. So you can see I'm imagining the light falling from the top right, so I'm drawing the shadows where they would fall if these little outlines on the petals were raised ridges. And that immediately begins to give the impression of depth to our drawing. Want something to look further away, make the shadow deeper, and a little bit wider. And then I begin underneath the flower, so I'm imagining that the flower is above this disc shape that we have here. And again, there isn't really anything particularly artistic about what I'm doing, it's just the application of logic. All you do is you think, where would the shadow fall? What shape would it be if the light was in such and such a direction? Alright, so I'm going to, remember the light's coming from over here, so I'm just going to shade under here to the edge of the disc to give the illusion that these Gothic arch shaped decorations are sitting above a white disc. No shadow here, or maybe a bit under here. But none here because this is where the light is falling directly. And we could do a shadow for the disc itself without even drawing the outline of it. We could imagine that the shadow would be a crescent shape, kind of bigger, exactly opposite the light source and coming narrower and narrower as it comes up towards the light. Those leaves are underneath the disc, so the shadow falls across them. Normally I would be turning the page as I'm drawing to make it easier, but just for filming purposes, I'm keeping the page still. You don't have to do that if you're not making a film of yourself drawing. And then the next layer down is the leaves. I'm just going to put their shadows in underneath them. Unfortunately, just when I was finishing off here, the camera switched off, so I can't show you how I did the last bit. I used a slightly damp watercolor brush to soften the pencil shadows. I think you have got enough idea from the video to be able to do this for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, add some comments with what you'd like to see next time, and I hope to speak to you again.